Oh shit. This makes me sad. You once followed me on Instagram by accident and then unfollowed, and my world was shattered. I'm sorry. Actually, don't tell this account, okay? So there's a Squeex fan account. Oh, I'm gonna break his heart. Okay. There's a Squeex fan account on TikTok that I thought was Squeex, so I followed them, right? Realized it wasn't Squeex. Was gonna unfollow, but then they DM'd me saying, oh my God, if this wasn't an accidental follow, this is the best day of my life. Like, thank you for the follow. And now I'm like, I can't unfollow. So I'm still following them. It was an accidental follow. I just thought it was Squeex because I was getting some Squeex clips and I was like, oh, this must be Squeex. And then I realized it immediately and but they followed me so quick that I was like, or they messaged me so quick after that I was like, oh, is that boomer of me? I just feel bad. I felt bad. And they seem friendly enough and they post high quality Squeex content. And I never turned down a Pookie, like a clip on my time. I will always watch for a Squeex clip. I get clickbaited by him all the time. He dominates TikTok. He's just great. I was watching. I love to watch his stream. He's the reason I'm charging my Switch right now. You can see the plug. I'm charging it because of him. He was playing Connect 4 this morning against Germa, and I was like, that sounds fun. I want to play Connect 4. If Fuslie ever follows me, thank her for not accidentally following. Yeah, it's actually how because you feel really guilty. But to the person I unfollowed on Instagram, I'm really sorry for unfollowing you. I just misclicked what I was doing is I was scrolling my following list or who was following me, and I just probably clicked follow by accident, and then I realized, and sometimes I filter out my following because I don't know who people are anymore. Like I like go through it. I'm like, I don't even recognize some of these names, you know? So I'm just like, who is this? Is it from high school, from college? And like, maybe, you know what I mean? So I'm really sorry. But like, it's just because then I start getting on my feed and then I'm like, what is that? Who is that? Do I know you? You know, I'm getting to the age though right now where I'm starting to like meet people in person and they come up to me like, Leslie. And I'm like, do I know you from middle school, high school, college, streaming, post-streaming, in my community? Like, I have to filter for how I know this person. Like, they'll look super familiar. And I'm like, do I know you IRL? Like, what chapter of my life? I'm like searching. That's how you know you're aging, is because there's so many ways you could know somebody now. And the worst is like, if I knew them IRL and I like assume that they are a fan. Now, that's disrespectful of me. Hasn't happened too many times, but like, damn. I mean, did you want me to sign something? And they're like, well, we went to college together, no? And you're like, so that situation, that is worst case scenario. So I have ways to navigate all my situations. My ways is I assume I know you IRL first. And half the time when I meet somebody, I won't lie, I go like, I met you before, right? Because a lot of times I have met this person. And they're like, yes. You remember me. And I'm like, do I remember you though? But sometimes I actually remember somebody. I tell them and they're like, nah, you're just saying that. And I'm like, no, I actually remember you. So it backfires, you know. Sometimes someone really left an impression. Sometimes I met somebody. I'm like, hi, what's your name? They're like, we've met 7 times, Leslie. And I'm like, oh, frick. And you were unmemorable every single time. I'm kidding. But like, you know, it happens. It happens. And I'm like, I still can't remember. No, that's very low case. Doesn't happen often, but sometimes it is that way. It is like I have said like nice to meet you multiple times, and sometimes it's like a friend of a friend. Like it'll be like somebody I met through somebody 3 times, 4 times, and it's not like they're not a fan. They're like a friend of a friend, and I just keep meeting them. And they're like, dude, can we like you keep meeting me? And I was like, okay, I'm so sorry. I will not forget you ever again. And then I usually remember at that point. What is that green thing next to you? A refrigerator. A plant. My rug?